Look how much they're trying to defend against me. Pogba there, though. And he's brought it back 1-1. It's Paul Pogba to make it 1-1. Fernandez. He shoots and scores from range. Thank the gods. Pogs is going to have to do it, though. And he has. It's Paul Pogba to drag us back into this match. Top bins, I guess. Oh, what a finish from Oyarzabal there. Bernardeschi did the hard work. Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more FIFA 20 career mode here today on the channel. We're back on our Manchester United modded Realism series. This is episode 13 and this is make or break. This will decide the Premier League. Here today we face Manchester City at Old Trafford in the derby. It's a title race at the moment between three clubs. Myself, Liverpool and Man City. We're only being differentiated by 3 points, but we can still go atop because we have a game in hand. Chelsea 4th, Spurs 5th, Arsenal 10th, Wolves 9th, Watford, Newcastle, Aston Villa making up the relegation scrap. We've also got a massive episode here. It's just a massive episode here today. We've got massive matches coming up as well. We've got Roma in the round of 16 of the Europa League, which I feel like is a really tough draw. And then we've got Liverpool in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. And we've got the second match here. Just looking at this, we've got the Premier League title race, which, look, we can win the Prem if we go on. We've got Champions League football. We should be really going for it. But then we've got Roma. We want to try and be competitive in the Europa League. And then we've got a cup run as well. We've been knocked out of the Carabao Cup already. I did simulate off camera this match against Stoke. How funny is it we got drawn against Stoke in the cup? We actually beat them 4-0. Everton we beat 2-1 as well. I really wanted to just get to this block so we can play this one here today and then the next. Last episode we narrowly got out of our Europa League knockout round. We drew against Club Brugge 2-2 and then we managed to beat them at Old Trafford 2-1. This was incredibly close, incredibly tight, and it kind of scared me a bit. 2 goals away. Yeah, Club Brugge shouldn't have really scored 3 goals against us, and we were fortunate to get a penalty with Bernardeschi and Oyarzabal to pick it up. We're going to be playing with our strongest 11. They're a little bit knackered because we've had a lot of fixture congestion. Sanchez, Rashford, Oyarzabal, Fernandez, Pogba, Ndidi, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire, Alaba making up the starting 11. Greenwood, James, Bernardeschi, Grealish would probably come on, but they're a little bit exhausted. I might actually have to make a rotation here. Maybe a Garlo. But he might need to play against Roma, that's the thing. Yeah, we'll just get stuck into Man City here now, though. Mane is the top goal scorer, followed by Sterling and Rashford. We've beaten Man City earlier on in the season away at the Etihad. I think it was 2-1 or 2-0. I can't remember off the top of my head. We're playing on ultimate difficulty at Old Trafford. It's raining. It's all to play for in the Manchester derby. I've been saying since the start of the season it's going to be so close. The winners are either going to win by anywhere from 1 to 6 points. There could even be 3 points in it. I really can't wait to see who wins the Premier League. But if we can beat Manchester City here today, we can get some breathing room. We've been leading since Christmas, technically. But yeah, I think we're just going to have to sacrifice the competition. Because you don't know about next year when the teams strengthen again. Are we going to be able to continue to push on? We had a really good run, but we lost it against Wolves. So we do have the ability to lose in us. But I might have to sacrifice the FA Cup because I want to try and win the Europa League. But I don't know. I need to focus on Pep Guardiola's Manchester City here today. Sancho warming up, United with the kickoff. Let's have a look at their squad. So they're playing a 4-3-3. Thank God. 5 at the backs. And 3 at the back formations I've just been playing really bad against. A 4-3-3 is a welcome sight. Edison, Walker, Fernandinho, Laporte. So they haven't got Stone, so Fernandinho can still get got at. Mendy as well. So they've got 2 weaknesses in defence compared to mine probably. Rodri, David Silva. David Silva's still a little bit weak in FIFA, but they've got a strong front line of Sterling, Aguero and Bernardo Silva. They have sold Sane to Bayern Munich in this career, so they're not going to be able to bring him off the bench. But United in the derby start things off. Trying to get a nice 1-2 pass there. Oyarzabal trying to turn Mendy, and we couldn't there. An interesting ball over the top. Aguero's recycled it back to Mendy. The ball comes in aerially, and United are going to gobble those up all day. And a nice 1-2 pass. Waiting for the second there. Sancho's been released. Who cuts back and clears. Otamendi got sold as well from Man City, so he's not going to be making an appearance. That's a really good back header there by United. We've got a couple runners here. Bernardo Silva's turned his man. He has to go for goal. I caught him, Bernardo Silva. It's Bruno Fernandes to make it 1-0 against Manchester City. I think he scored against them last time as well. He just loves scoring against the citizens. And what I find crazy is we just have the home field advantage. There's no way we were doing that against Club Brugge. It's got to do with the momentum and the realism mod. Look at this. At home, in the derby, everyone's up for it. Bruno Fernandes makes it 1-0. Whew. Because, like, it's funny how we struggle against, like, lower sides. Against your Stokes and your Bruges in Cup final knockouts. So we're sort of learning and finding out how this squad performs. Because overall, with a variety of mid to upper teams over a season, we seem to be playing more consistently and doing better. Good tackle there. He's keeping on... Oh. Man City trying to get it out. We've been unlucky there. The ball comes in, but it's offside. Yeah, so consistently over a league campaign, this is probably going to be my United squad. Like, that's like the trait. Cup finals. I don't know if we're sort of... Oh, really out for it. But Bruno's here away. And he's just got his second. That's unbelievable. Bruno Fernandes is dragging us away. And every ball we get to him, he seems to score. Pogba I could have brought in there as well. But he's lashed it past Ederson. It's 2-0 in the Manchester derby. Come on, United. Just look how much we opened up this. Away from Laporte. Then, boom. Bruno scores his 9th of the Premier League. Come on, United. Fernandinho trying to bring it out from the back. Yeah, I don't know why they sold Otamendi when they're playing Fernandinho still in the defensive line. Now let me know in the comments, guys, if you'd like to see Season 2. Settings we're going to be in the Champions League. I don't see why not. As long as I win a piece of silverware this season, I won't consider this series a failure, regardless if it's in the Europa League or in the FA Cup or Premier League now. Sancho's won that back. It's a favourable... How is... Oyarzabal? He has to shoot. Oh, what a save. He was actually getting hunted so far down there by Mendy. He copped a foul as well. But surely they shouldn't have the same pace. Oyarzabal and Mendy. The dude's like injury prone. Like, how's he catching him there? I'm going to just try and keep Bruno on side here. Great ball in. Incisive. Maguire. Rashford now. Ndidi. Couldn't pick the pass. And City trying to break away here. Sterling. Wan-Bissaka. That's not a bad ball from Sterling. A low driven pass. And United trying to hit him on the break here. I see the run of Sancho. He keeps on trying to do it. But it's offside here now. Okay, 2-0 up. We can really stake our claim. You never know. This could be the title decider. It's technically not the one, but it could be it. This is make or break. This could decide our season. We can't even... Oh, good follow-up there. Really contested in midfield. It's kind of back and forth. Rodri's been having a good game. He's been the anchor of this City squad. But Aguero, every single time he gets me on the break here, I feel like he's going to score an absolute screamer. It's Bernardo Silva now. A good tackle by Maguire. Picking that one out. Half time. 2-0 in the Manchester derby. We haven't had possession, which is fine. But we've picked up 2 goals cheekily. And then we got Roma. So we had to win the Manchester derby. We can't not play our first team, but we could very well. We're going to have to do a couple... Yeah, we might have to rotate the squad a bit. And play a couple... hybrid sides. Like, it can't be as clear as the first team and the second team, I think, if we want to do well against Roma. But Rashford's away here. It's gone to Sancho, and it's 3-0. That was some really cautious, intricate passing at the edge of the box there. And it's Jadon Sancho to make it 3-0 against Man City. Come on, United. In the 53rd, it's 3-0, sorry. Far out. Look at this pass, man. It was a really poor tackle by Walker there. And Sancho just shrugged him off. Great ball. Still got his body behind it. And Sancho scores his 9th goal of the league campaign. That's what I'm talking about. 3-0 to United. Now, I think we're in a really good position, once the ball goes out next, to substitute people off. Because we're going to need them for this Roma fixture. And we've just won this match here. We've done it in 50, which is awesome. So who's the most exhausted who we're desperately going to need at full strength? Because we can afford to, like Scott McTominay is probably not going to have a run. And these guys are already knackered. So I might try and bring off... I might have to play a Garlo or something, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I'll bring on Greenwood. We'll start him from the front. We'll bring on Bernardeschi, even though he's exhausted. Actually, I might have to rotate this because we might need a fully fit Pogba. And then who do we prioritize? Fernandes or Sancho for this match? I guess we'll I'm talking about the Roma match. I guess we'll prioritize... Yeah, I guess we'll prioritize Sancho. Sancho, Rashford, and Pogba. They're the 3 that I desperately need. Greenwood, James, and Bernardeschi are going to come on now and see this match out. So if we can concede 2 more, I'm probably not surprised or too fussed now that we've rotated here. And especially Bernardeschi. He's already exhausted in this match. So I don't know how well he's going to go. Fernandes now. Oh, Greenwood couldn't get the flick on. Yeah, we might have to actually start Igalo. I also don't know if that first Roma match is home or away, because that might slightly change my thought pattern depending. Like, if it's away, I'm probably more concerned. But we'll try and get another breakaway here. Fernandes, just trying to get the nice 1-2 pass. I'm trying to release Greenwood because I didn't want to try and run and get Fernandes too exhausted. I'm trying to be careful with the runs I make, but it's a one-on-one here now. City trying to get the shot on, and somehow David De Gea saved that at full stretch. Not a bad shot by Kevin De Bruyne. And Bernardo comes in. Dave with the punch. And James. Oh! Has to go back to goal. That was so close. Way too much for my liking. But Bernardeschi is away here now against Man City. It's... Oh, I thought he scored. And I don't know about Bernardeschi, man. Oh, that's so unlucky. That could have been 4-0. That should have been 4-0. I've mentioned this. He's had a controversial time at United. Yeah. 21 million. We bought him as an emergency winger. We basically bought him as a backup Andreas Pereira. But... yeah, he's actually turning into Pereira. Funnily enough. City are through here. That could have been a handball. Just the way that dropped onto the body. They're passing me off in this bottom corner here. The ball comes in. It's gone out to KDB at the box, who recycles it to Walker comfortably. And Man City trying to go up again. Ball comes in. It's going to fall short. And United have to try and break on this. It's Fernandez. Bernardeschi. I tried to get it to someone and just like picked really bad. Oh, that's not bad. Bernardeschi now. Breaking away. Chops. Keeps on going. Has to shoot now. He thinks he's Ronaldo. Look, for 21 million, if it doesn't work out within the next 12 months, we always could sell him. We would make a decent profit and bring in someone else. Look, sometimes Premier League players just aren't up for it, but for 21 million, it was a bargain. I thought he could have been. Well, it was oh crap! It was a really good transfer. I'm not passing well here because we wanted to get rid of Martial, and there wasn't really many options. Walker now. Good ball. It's going up for a scrap. Phil Foden. And if we get it, we might be able to get a flick on here. Unfortunately, Greenwood couldn't get it away. 3-0. We've beaten Manchester City in the derby twice. And this has massively put us in front. And we've staked a huge claim to the Premier League title. Come on, United. Now we got Roma up. That's beyond hilarious. Arsenal launch a £42 million bid for Greenwood. So that's what they offered like Luis Suarez back in the day. That's so crazy. Like they could have, if they didn't like do that £1 shenanigans, they probably could have bought him. Look, Greenwood's worth like 68 mil. Like there's no way I'm selling him to Arsenal. No way. Okay, guys, welcome to the second match of today's episode. We go to Roma away, so that's unfortunate because if it was a home, I could have eased off a bit of it and then maybe gone for the Liverpool quarterfinal cup run. But no, it looks like we're basically like we got knocked out of the Carabao Cup, which is unlucky. But I'm really going to try and focus on the Europa League. Look, that was the decision. I chose the league and I prioritized the Europa League next. But you never know. We might have to change the squad a bit. So I want to try and play my starting 11. But we'll just see who's up for it and who isn't. So, Sancho is exhausted. Oh, no, he's not. So, it's actually It's actually my defenders that are more exhausted. So, who can come on for... It's really Wan-Bissaka. I can't play Fosu Mensah. Like, Dallo would actually need. I'd nearly be better off because there's too much of a difference there. I'd nearly be better off playing him. Lindelof. I could play Smalling. That could be a better option. Or am I better off to play Eric Bailly? I might actually play Smalling. That's funny, because he's going to, like, tactically, he's going to know the team. He's going to know the system. He's going to know what to do. So we'll drop Lindelof. And, yeah, we'll just keep it there. So we'll bring on Smalling. Everyone's actually kind of fit. I'm actually kind of happy about that. That was really... Look, I would bring on Dallo if I could, but there's no... I could bring on Shaw, actually. I might actually do that instead. I'll bring on Shaw for Alaba because he's actually quick for this. And we'll swap out. Someone's going to have to be sacrificed. That's the thing. I think Lindelof just has to be. Because if we need David Alaba to come on, he can play centre-back. So unfortunately, Lindelof's just too exhausted for this. And I'm actually going to bring on Igalo for Bernardeschi, I think. I think would go with... Yeah, just to see how it goes. And we'll leave it at that. This should be enough to at least get some goals here against Roma. Actually, I want to check, before I play this match, how are they going in Serie A, in the Italian league? I guess it doesn't matter too much because, well, if they're lower down the tables, they're more desperate and probably going to try and go for it. But if they're leading, they might not focus on it. So I'm just doing it for my own curiosity. I don't think it changes things too much. And where are they? They're in 7th, so they're probably not going to make Champions League. They're probably going to try and go all out for this one. Okay. Which is super interesting. Okay, so... top goal scorers, still not there. Okay, so we're playing with our first team. Slightly rotated, though. Smalling and Luke Shaw starting for the first time in the Europa League. So, they've got this red kit. The black would give us some really good contrast. Yeah, let's just go with that. It's cloudy on Ultimate at the Stadio Olimpico. We go to Rome to face Roma. Let's get stuck into them. Alrighty. We need away goals, desperately. Mkhitaryan we're coming up against. How hilarious. I'm curious to see his stats. But as this is a Serie A team, I'm kind of worried about their formation, what they're going to be playing with. I just don't know. They could be playing at a 3 at the back or a 5. But Mkhitaryan, the relation of Daenerys Targaryen. I kid, of course. Man, what happened to Game of Thrones? I used to love like the first 3-4 seasons, and then it just, as soon as they stopped with the books, it just went terrible. Like those last 2 seasons were woeful. Anyway, enough about Game of Thrones. Let's get into this match. Okay, so who are they playing, and what's the formation? Ah, it's a 4-2-3-1. I didn't expect that from a Italian side. A lot of good players though. We might. I'm competent in this now. The formation is like massive. So they've got Lopez in goal. I think he's okay. They used to have Chesney back in the day. Chesney. Achoo! Chesney. That's what it sounds like. So Zappacosta's playing right back. The former Chelsea man. Gillick. I don't recognise the defenders. Santon. Can you remember when that Italian guy used to play for Newcastle? Mkhitaryan. I don't even say that. Spinazzola, Pellegrini. Yeah, okay. So they're not playing Clivert Lewin. Or Justin, yeah. What's his name? Justin, it's not Clivert Lewin, it's Clivert. It's Clivert, isn't it? Clivert Lewin. There's someone like that. Clivert. And they don't have Edin Dzeko. That's what I was more so worrying about. But they gave away possession here sloppily, and Rashford was away. But it's a nice dry fixture in Italy. Hopefully we can get something from this. Pogba. Maguire. Is this a joke? That's a penalty. Oh. Bruno there. Back in the Italian city. People forget that, like, oh, you think of Bruno Fernandes as a Portuguese player. But he actually had... Here we go. Bruno here. Oh, couldn't put boot to ball. But you forget he played so much of his early career in Italy. He essentially went to Italian finishing school and scored so many goals. Waiting for the run of Sancho here. That was poor. And Zappacosta's going to gobble that one up all day. Because he actually left. He had most of his career in Serie A before going back to Sporting. And then getting his big deal at 25 years of age. He played for Udinese. I think he even played... Oh, did he play for Empoli? I don't know. He played for a couple of lower league Serie A clubs. Oh, but Pogba here. It's not a good enough ball from Rashford. But just the way the formation is playing, we're just getting into so much space here. And as long as we can get a couple stuff of substance, this match is here to be got. It's all going our way. Like, even just the formation, right? Oh, it's a good ball in. Even with a couple of rotated players, we should be able to play some better football than we did against Bruges. And we're away. Luke Shaw has set through Marcus Rashford. He can't finish this. It's gone to Ndidi with the follow-up. And Oyarzabal, that's a penalty. What? I think it's a free kick. Yeah, it is too. Ah, just because they went and gave Ndidi the yellow. A good winner there. by Smalling. A nice ball. Pogba. He's just got to lash onto this. These blocks, man. We've been creating such good football against Roma early on. Oh, Mkhitaryan's intercepted that one. It's just we haven't been clinical enough. Good. And we've recycled possession again. Nice turn. Just get... My passing, man. I just need to... Look. Just need to calm it because... This formation will open up opportunities for it. I don't really need to... essentially just smash an axe wound through this. Like, things are just going to open up here. There we go. Good job by Rashford. Ah, good challenge on Lopez there, though. Ball to come in. It's not even hit anyone. Oh, Pogba there. Maguire. Like, no one's going to come up and help him. And then he couldn't get the final pass off. We just need a goal. And then we've got the away goal pressure. Good tackle by Ndidi. And United need a goal here before half-time. It's Marcus Rashford to chop. And... it's a good save by Lopez. He's kept them in this match massively. Good clearance. We've been all over Roma. Looking for the ball. I don't even know what that is. Oh, that's a red. Really? That is so soft. Oh, we've lost Ndidi here. What for? How can I get a better angle? So what's actually happened here? Oh, that's soft. That's not a yellow. Get out of here. It hit him in the face. Both of them dropped. Both of them were going for the ball. Indeed, he might have even gotten to it. Oh, that's... No, because he got into it. Because oh. He's running forward. Oh, that's so soft. That's so soft. Okay, so we're going to have to restructure the midfield now. I think... Oh, no. Damn it. So David Alaba's probably going to have to come on here. Because Wan-Bissaka's exhausted just anyway. We'll bring on Grealish. And we'll bring off... Oh, we might even need to just do some rotation. So I think Oyarzabal has to be sacrificed. And I think we'll bring on Scott McTominay, yeah. We'll put Grealish in the cam. That's what we're going to have to do. We'll do our substitutions now. Because the way this match is going, we can definitely get something from it. Sancho. A lot of opportunity here. Jack Grealish looking to be slipped in. But I'm not going to lie, Lopez has really kept Roma in here. And they got closed down there. I was pressing them super, super hard. Rashford turns his man. He's got to finish this now. Oh, what a save. What is this? I don't believe this. Lopez has kept him in there. That was a goal. That really should have been a goal. Oh, what a save. It actually hit his arm, which is mental. An okay ball in. Pogba's not going to get the follow-up, though. And we're not going to get the favour here. We've been all over Roma like a Roman rash. And we're one player down. 6-5. I don't believe that we've got a red card here. I don't even believe that. Like, we're still, like, so on Roma that we should be fine. So, basically, my right-hand side now is basically nullified. So, we're going to have to switch everything to the left here. But I still think we can go this. Like, we're in here again. We just need a bit of help. Really should have taken a touch and banged that. Yeah, I've not been impressed with Roma so far, but I'm not going to lie, neither have I been with our finishing. Maybe it's just... Oh, good tackle there. But maybe it's just more so been Yeah, our finishing. Oh, what? I looked at the ref there. The refs were in black. That actually threw me. I thought we had a spare player in midfield. David Alaba's out of position now. He's essentially playing right back. And Roma, with their first real chance. They've been defending for the entire match. And we got to go here. Sancho's just on his bike too much. He could have waited a bit. We've burnt one here. Grealish. I haven't been convinced with Rashford, so I didn't want to send him. Oh, and Roma are away here. Smalling's got to make a last-ditch effort here. Oh, and he's tracked back and caught it. Roma, out of all the chances we've created, they probably had the best looking one. I'm not even going to lie. Oh, again on the counter. Oh, Smalling. What is this game? This is so typical. Nikola Kalinic. I don't believe that. It's probably like... it's probably like, ironically, like the AI versing me. Because I, oh my god, often get dominated and then somehow pull out bullshit ass goals. Now my team's just exhausted. We haven't been clinical enough, and we're one player down, so we're actually compromised here a lot. Yeah, they're just playing us off the ball. Mkhitaryan looking to get the ball in here. Roma, with that goal, found a newfound confidence. We just need to go. What is this, Grealish, man? Like, I pressed pass, and you're doing this, like, stupid trickery? Good tackle. Come on. Does Luke Shaw have to go on the overlap, does he? Come on. Please. Somebody. Just do something of substance. Jack's got to bury this. And he does. He's brought it back. Jack Grealish, fresh off the bench. It's 1-1 in the 81st. Look, still a lot we can build from this result so far. We've got the away goal. We should have had more. But we could definitely beat them at Old Trafford. If they're going to bring this sort of tempo, good on you, Jack. Absolutely nailing that. I thought about, like, finessing it, but he's had to bury it. Jack Grealish scores his first and important Europa League goal. Man, what a difference like facing a top side makes. Like, I don't believe it. Like, Club Brugge had a better Europa League campaign than Roma. But honestly, we should have won this. Look, we're not out of the woods left yet, but we've got the away goal, so that gives us a lot of bargaining power in the home fixture. Oh, and we might have one last attempt here. If Sancho can get on his bike. Grealish has set him through. Everyone's so exhausted. Grealish for the brace. Oh, it's been saved. David Alaba has to be cautious on the follow-up. It's Jack. Nah, he took a touch, but that's not bad. Oh, Roma. Oh, no. Oh, Smalling. I don't think that's enough, though. No! Oh, far out. I was going to say, they might chuck up the goalkeeper here. Get it out, get it out, get it out, get it out. Just bomb that McTominay. Yeah, good job. 1-1. 5 minutes of extra time. Roma drew. Oh, that just shows you, like, in a full match, like, we dominated them so much. They got a lucky goal. That's why I prefer doing these full highlight videos. Although they're longer, I personally prefer it because I get to commentate, I get to articulate over a full match. And if I was just to show the first Roma highlight, Would have looked like we probably deserved to lose that. So indeed, he's picked up a 1-match ban, which is fine. We can bring in Scott McTominay or someone, essentially. So now we've got Liverpool in the round 6. Yeah, so the quarters. Spurs are at it again. Watford, Bournemouth, yeah. It's 1-1. Yeah, I need to focus on the Europa League. So I think I'm gonna play my second team in this. We'll focus on Roma next. We've still got Liverpool. I think we'll play my second team. And we've still got the Premier League to play for. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're not enjoying the series, feel free to leave a dislike. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box these days. To get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click subscribe, of course, and the bell to join the notification squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, maybe some PSN and Xbox codes to buy packs for Ultimate Team, or maybe just some games, I really recommend checking out my affiliation link, G2A. There's some really good prices, so even just looking around, to be honest. Anyway, the Patreon Steam group there as well. Come and join the community on Steam. My name has been Simpzy. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Mahrez whips it into the box. Royce! That is just ridiculous. With the layup, Marco Royce